Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Marwa, aka Miss English Teacher. In today's video, I am going to be testing your listening skills and we're gonna have 4 levels. So A2, I'm going to be reading pretty slow. B1, we're gonna listen to a passage from you. B2, I'm gonna test your listening skills with friends. And C1, C2, that means you're a pro. And guess what? I'm testing your listening skills with Adele. Adele speaks not only British English, but a very difficult accent that is Cockney. Okay, so how is this going to work? Every time you're going to listen and then choose the best option. Let's get started with A2 level. Guys, make sure to hit the like button so I can make more of these videos because I know you like them. And subscribe to my channel for support, and thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. For the first activity, I'm going to say one word, but you're gonna see 2 words on the screen and you're gonna choose which one I'm saying. Fit. Good. It's B. New. It's A. Good. High. A again. Cold. Good. It's B. And the second part, you're going to listen to a paragraph and answer the questions about this. First, I'm going to read the paragraph for you. Okay. Now in this part, you have 3 questions and you need to choose the correct answer. Steph was looking at Instagram. There were yoga photos and Sunday breakfast pictures. She saw photos of fresh bread and coffee with hearts in the milk. Steph saw pictures of yoga studios, fresh bread and coffee, heart-shaped chocolate. The correct answer is B, fresh bread and coffee. Steph put flowers next to her breakfast and took photos of it. She had borrowed the flowers from her neighbor's garden. Probably only 12 people a day walked past Mr. Robinson's garden. Steph borrowed the flowers from her garden, her mother's garden, Mrs. Robinson's garden. Good. C. Mrs. Robinson's garden. Question 3. How many people usually see the flowers? 20, 10, 12. Probably only 12 people a day walked past Mr. Robinson's garden. The correct answer is C. 12. Good job. If you managed to answer 70% or even 60% of the previous level, then you're ready for the next one. For the next one, let's listen together to this part of you. It was a very intense scene. If you find this video useful, please share it with a friend so they can benefit from it too. Thank you. Okay, now let's answer the question. How does Joseph feel?
I'm very scared of what you would do to her.
Good, scared. Now let's listen again quickly and try to fill in the blanks.
Maple almond latte. 2 stevia. 2 tablespoons of peanut oil.
The drink is a maple almond latte, 2 stevia, 2 tablespoons of oil, peanut. Good. Okay, last question for this level.
Could have gone either way. He's lied about so many things. Who knew? The peanut allergy was real.
Which one is true? Benji lied about the peanut allergy. Benji didn't lie about many things. Benji lied about many things, but not the peanut allergy. Correct. C is the correct answer. Benji lied about many things, but not the peanut allergy. Now, if you're not sure, try to listen again and you will hear that. Okay, good for you. You're hanging in there. Now let's continue and watch this funny scene of Friends. And after that, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Now, for this one, you will listen only once. So pay attention to details.
Who told you? You are dead meat.
I didn't know it was a big secret.
Oh, it's not big. Not at all. You know, kind of the same lines as, say, oh, I don't know, having a third nipple. You have a third nipple?
You bitch.
Whip it out, whip it out!
Yeah.
What's Chandler's secret? Good. He has a third nipple. Now finish Chandler's sentence.
Come on, there's nothing to see. It's just a tiny bump. It's totally useless.
Oh, as opposed to your other multifunctional nipples.
Good. There's nothing to see. It's just a tiny bump. It's useless. Okay, now let's watch this and then you're gonna help me summarize it.
Oh, hi. Yeah, hold on a second. Ross, Julie, for you. Hello. Hi.
Hey, anybody know a good tailor?
You need some clothes altered?
No, I'm just looking for a man to draw on me with chalk.
Why don't you go see Frankie? My family's been going to him forever. He did my first suit when I was 15. No, wait, 16. No, excuse me, 15. All right, when was 1990?
Okay, you have to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance.
Chandler needs a good because he needs to get some clothes. He also tells Joey that he needs to stop there when there's resistance. Good. So the missing words are tailor, altered, and Q-tip. This is a Q-tip. So Chandler needs a good tailor because he needs to get some clothes altered. He also tells Joey to stop the Q-tip when there's resistance. You know, resist like you cannot push anymore. Okay guys, now our next level is a real challenge, guys. So we're gonna watch a bit of Adele's interview and then we're going to answer the following questions.
What's an unexpected similarity between London and Los Angeles?
Tea and coffee culture.
What do Americans do that's different than Brits?
You have your own funky language for things, like this is actually coriander, not cilantro, and your eggplants are actually aubergines. Your movie theaters we call cinemas, your candy we call sweets. Kind of the list is kind of endless, really.
There's a lot to keep track of.
There is.
What do Americans do that is different than Brits? She says they have their own language. They name aubergines and coriander. Good. So they have their own funky language. They name aubergines eggplants and coriander cilantro. Next.
Because that was the only supermarket that was in my neighborhood when I was growing up. But actually, it's Marks and Spencer's.
All right, we're gonna go back in time. You're making your first album.
Okay.
19. What surprised you about professionally recording music back then?
I think how much I really enjoy being in a studio environment, actually.
What surprised Adele about professional music recording? How much she enjoyed being in the studio. Last question. Let's listen to this.
You know, he was just sort of very encouraging to stay silent and be patient, and that actually my injury was a very common singer's injury, so not to worry too much about it. So yeah, he was great. He's such a sweetheart. I like him so much.
How would you describe the difference in your voice pre and post procedure?
It was definitely heading towards a Tom Waits sound that I had before my surgery, getting very, very husky. And afterwards, it was a brand new voice. It was so clean and pure, yeah.
Yeah, and would you...
Now, can you remember which words did she use to describe her voice pre and post surgery? You need to find the words. Good. So pre-surgery, she described her voice as husky. You know, when you're like very ill, your voice gets husky, yeah? And after surgery, she describes it as pure and clean. Very, very good job. Now, I'm super curious about your level. Please, guys, let me know in the comment section below. What's your level? And guys, make sure to check the next video. You have a speaking test and a vocabulary test, so it's better for you to have an overview.